From the Trader Guide, this is Chris taking a look at the euro dollar. You can see we initially rallied during the trading session, but gave back gains as it looks like we're hanging on to the 50-day EMA as a bit of a trend line. That being said, it's obviously a very bearish market. I don't see this changing anytime soon. The fundamentals just don't line up for it. The fact that we would not hang on to a long position in this pair heading into the weekend says a lot as well. It says that there's no real faith in the euro. Now, this should not be a surprise, but I think where a lot of people get chopped up is that they short heavy because they think it's going to collapse, and that's not how this pair behaves. Really, what you're looking at is something like this, and then you go down to an hourly chart, noticing that, of course, parity is going to cause a little bit of headline noise, and you just chop back and forth. I'm not a buyer. I don't go against the trend, so I'm looking for opportunities to short this market. That will continue to be the case. This candlestick may very well end up being that. You can see that the average true range has picked up over time, so that's got something to say as well. At this point, I just don't see how, with the energy problems, the inflation, even though the ECB raised interest rates last week, the euro sold off and could not hang on to its gains that day, rallied the next day and then gave back over half the gains. So that tells me just how weak this pair is. There's no point in fighting it. I just look to fade short-term rallies, take my short-term gains, recognize 99 is support if we break that, and I think we will eventually. 98 is another place on historical charts that probably comes into the picture. I have no interest in buying this pair until the fundamentals change and or we break above this 105 area, something that I just don't see happening anytime soon.